Now, as winter arrives, efforts continue to help the refugees and migrants trapped in Greece following last spring's border closures. But with progress slow, thousands of families are set to face the cold with little more than a tent for protection. John Owens has a report from Athens.
Winter is on the way, and in Greece, many refugees fear the coming cold. Here, in a camp just outside Athens, are some of the 10,000 people living in tents. They are among the thousands who have been stuck in Greece since last spring, when travel to the rest of Europe was stopped by border closings. Father of four, Azizola Sedarat from Afghanistan, is among them.
The cold weather is coming now, and there is no difference if you are in the tent or outside. But they do not bring help. Some countries know we are human, so they will not kill us violently, so we escaped that kind of death. But here we are, dying slowly.
Azizola's family has done its best to make this place feel like home, and this camp is set to swap its remaining tents for cabins in the coming weeks. But many will not be so fortunate. Efforts to help those like Azizola are moving too slowly, says one official working for a leading NGO.
This is now 1 year on in the response, and therefore progress has been slower than would have been anticipated, especially in a context like Europe.
Preparations for the coming months, including the distribution of winter items and the replacement of tents for cabins, are taking place across the country. But thousands will remain stuck in tents or packed in warehouses, and some say the Greek government must shoulder some of the responsibility.
There needs to be a clearer plan to minimise the sites that have poorer conditions and bring people together, consolidate them into sites which have more appropriate living conditions for winter.
Those in this camp have access to services and even an improvised gym. But it is solid walls and warmth that are most in demand.
Adults do not care about falling ill or getting the flu, but for children, it could be fatal. The ground is wet, and the weather is cold.
Free to leave the camp as they wish, many here nonetheless feel trapped. Meanwhile, as the temperatures drop, they continue to wait for help and a chance to forge a more hopeful future. John Owens, VOA News, Athens.